We rocking and rolling, my people. We rocking and rolling. The holiday edition. It's a mashup this time. The Josh Adams podcast meets Searching for Claire Huxtable podcast. What we got going is good brother Josh Adams.
What's up, man? Happy holidays to you, all you black men, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all in good spirits. Y'all never had me on the podcast, so I'm glad to finally be on this on y'all platform. You know what I'm saying? I only been with y'all for like, you know what I'm saying? How long I been on network, nigga? 8, 9 years. You finally let me come fuck with
it.
Yeah.
Yep. So without any further to do, we got special guest in the Josh Adams world of you all should know him. The man is a comedian. He holding it down in the Texas area, you know, best known as the home of Pimp C, Show Texas, and all of that good jazz. E Green, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good like a nigga should, you know what I'm saying? See, my girl got her some vindication today. Got us some justice, so I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Feeling pretty good.
You talking about Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah, you know he is.
On that.
Yeah.
We with that. We definitely with that.
Niggas at Turkey Lit Hut going crazy right now.
Going crazy right now. It ain't no short niggas in the street right now. Like short niggas out of style at least till June, dog.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be longer than that, bro. Tori about to get Tori ass under everything right now. So
that nigga about to get deported.
Everything. And then also on top of that, we got Maceo, Claire Huxtable. Maceo, how you rocking?
Yo, what up, though? I'm in this bitch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. All that shit.
Okay. And with it, classic with Josh. And y'all see we live on location outside of the studio. This is the holiday edition. This is the snowed in edition. This the no damn where edition of the podcast. How you feeling, Josh?
Man, nigga, I'm good, man. Like I said, dog. When you called and told me we was gonna do it, I was like, yeah, everybody. This damn near like a mini pandemic when everybody was stuck at the house and they couldn't do shit. Now we here doing this. Like you can sit here and watch one of the you can watch your favorite Tubi movie and at the same time fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and get it in. You can fuck with your boy. You can watch the Dirty D, see some motherfucking strippers, drug dealers. You can listen to me, Maceo, E Green, and Khary talk our shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So today's I think everybody watching that damn Best Man what is it?
The
Reloaded
or whatever the hell that is. Like the
Best Man Reloaded or some shit like that.
The Best Man Reloaded. It's
something like that. Some John Wick type shit. Like it's like damn.
With like Fast and the Furious titles and shit.
You stupid nigga.
Fucking up. What they playing that on? Lifetime, Tubi, Amazon? What is that?
I think it's Peacock.
Oh, yep.
That's like the new NBC for like online.
Yep.
Peacock app. I gotta download that.
I still ain't fucked with it yet, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's on Peacock. I don't watch shit. If it ain't on YouTube, I ain't saw it yet.
Shit, I think if you got T-Mobile, they'll give you that shit for free.
Oh, really?
Yep. Something like that.
I wonder where they're gonna play the I wonder what platform gonna drop the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez trial. That's gonna be hard. I can't wait to see who's gonna do that.
Lifetime.
Yeah, I shave my shit and play that nigga Tory, walk around on my knees.
You probably still be talking to that nigga.
You right, I would, but I still do it, nigga.
All right.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
So today's episode, and I've been screaming this more so, it kind of ended with Claire Huxtable as co-host there. And y'all always know me on Josh show. And Josh sometimes press me on it. And I'm always saying, that's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit. So today, we want to actually define what is sucker shit.
Because I do a lot of it, so I'm here to defend it.
What?
Everything Khary say sucker shit, I'll be like, nigga, I did that yesterday. Like, so I'm here representing sucker shit, nigga. The prosecution. Oh, I'm a defendant.
Josh versus sucker shit. So we gonna kick it to E Green starting off.
Shit.
The definition starts with you. Sucker shit. What's sucker shit, E Green?
I think anything that sucking shit in terms of life or just in terms of dealing with the other opposite sex?
So we can do two definitions. So we're gonna start first opposite sex, because that's what we always talk about on this damn show.
Hell yeah.
I would say anything that's that look like you folding on anything masculine or anything that you normally wouldn't do. Like if this bitch was ugly. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like if she wasn't as attractive,
that's a heck of a rule. I may have to put that up. If you
like for real, like if you wouldn't do it for an ugly chick or a chick that you don't really like that, but you breaking your neck to do it for somebody else, for another one.
But nigga, it's a lot of shit I wouldn't do for a girl that I'm not attracted to. Like that don't make no sense.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, because if you like her, it might, I don't know, do that cancel out the sucking shit because you got feelings for her?
But see, y'all podcast built on hating hoes. That's the difference. So that's why I'm like, nigga, what's up with shit? Like, nigga, if you like somebody, it's so that you
be hating on them hoes.
Yeah, y'all niggas be over there on gorilla pimp type shit, like no reckless eyeballing and all that shit. Like, nigga, my shit be about tears and crying and like, nigga, be trying and red flags.
I ain't never heard that.
I ain't never heard that.
That's because Khary be representing that other shit. E Green.
Wait, you gonna let him get that off? We know that's the total opposite.
Yeah, I know.
You be having a real Josh in, I'll be hearing you. I'll be like, God damn.
So maybe it's just Khary who hate women then. So maybe my bad.
That's what it is.
That's
what it is.
Because Khary be like, that's some sucker shit. And I be like, I just took her to the movies. Nigga, like, what's wrong with going to the movies? Khary feel like
Khary be holding niggas. He be holding niggas accountable, dog.
No, he hard. He hard on her.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, that nigga. I thought I was Darth Vader. Yeah, that nigga the Emperor. Shit. Yeah.
It's the state versus Corey Frazier. Why you so hard on these hoes?
Okay, now, so with that, we got
the nigga transition like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go. I would definitely have to define where we come from. So, sucker shit kind of goes along the lines of what E Green was saying. Basically, what I'm saying is, I actually think it's more fair, like to go outside the realm of what your actions. So basically, to do something not in core principle, but more so what you doing it for is expecting something back that she may or may not. To me, that's some sucker shit, because you live in a lie, and you live in a lie through your behavior, expecting something that in reality she ain't necessarily supposed to give. So it's like you're going beyond your comfort zone in the expectation that she's going to respond with a certain behavior.
So it's only sucker shit if you don't get something, if you don't get the desired reaction. What if you do something outside of your normal wheelhouse for somebody and you like, oh damn, I didn't realize that I was supposed to do this, and you got the reaction you wanted? Is that still sucker shit? Because sometimes we got things in our mind that we wasn't supposed to do. Like, you don't do this with a woman. Like, I'm trying to think of a concrete example of something that you was like, you just wouldn't do. And once you flipped it, it was like, oh, this is just how you're supposed to treat a woman, or this is if you are, like texting a motherfucker. Remember when you remember you used to be like, nigga, I ain't finna hit her. She gotta hit me. That way I know she fuck with me. But then a girl would be like, well, you never hit me up, so I didn't think you like me. So now you like, all right, maybe I should reach out and be more proactive. Like, how does that go from that being sucker shit to be like, I don't never hit her first, she gotta hit me, to, oh nigga, this is just how it go. Like,
well, I'm big on definitely I'll engage from the beginning just due to courtship, but I'm not gonna go over and beyond. So like too much engagement. But here's like classic sucker shit. A woman no longer is dealing with you. You see she's moving on. Now you're gonna go out of your way knowing that you pretty much wasting your time because it bruised your ego because you think she moving on, and you're gonna try to woo her back with offering more than you did before. So she was like, you don't give me enough time, you don't spend enough money on me, you don't talk to me. So now that it seems like she's moved on, selected somebody else, now all of a sudden you ready to offer everything. You call her up and say, look, I'm ready to get more time, I'm ready to get more communication, I'm ready to spend more money with you, all because you think she moved on. That's some class.
But you really don't want her. Right. So you really don't want her. You just want her back.
Because it's some ego shit, which would
Yeah.
be some sucker shit. Because in reality, you just got to charge that shit to the game. Just now, because you see her, you see his Instagram story, you see a dude in the background, and it's like, oh, she fucking with him. Fuck that. Let me fuck that shit up right now.
That ain't sucker shit. That's every nigga shit.
That's not really sucker shit. Sucker
That's not
shit
really-
Yeah, I
would
don't think
be.
that.
I feel like sucker shit would be she break up with you, you go over to her crib and you tear up all of her work from home shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's sucker shit.
Yeah.
Like,
That definitely is
You know
sucker
what I
shit
mean?
too.
That's some whole shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Definitely going into the realm of hoe shit, but extreme sucker shit right there. But you said that's everyday shit. No, it's not every day. If she's moved on, you gotta let her move on, bro. You wasn't really willing to get an offering. You just now trying to give the offering because you thinking that it's gone.
This sucker shit. This
Yeah.
sucker shit. This is my bad, mate. So I'm gonna say this and then you go crazy at this. Sucker shit is this. Is that she with you over at your crib and she done gave you some head while your girl called and you pick up and she don't say nothing. But then when her nigga call and y'all doing something, you holler in the background.
Right.
That would be sucker
That's
shit.
definitely sucker shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's sucker shit.
But
Mhm.
She ain't say shit when
Hell
your girl
yeah.
called, but now her nigga call, you wanna you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And-
right, yeah.
Nigga wanna
That's
start
some sucker
coughing and shit.
Like in the movie
Oh.
Friday, the nigga laying in the bed.
Oh, the weed strong now, nigga, huh? Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
So KCO,
Yeah.
give a definition.
You know what, man? I would just keep it 100. To me, anything sucker shit it's anything that go against what your true self is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and by that I mean like, if you a nigga that act a certain way, you move a certain way, you built a certain way, but like Josh was saying, like kind of you was saying too, like if you fuck with her, like if you like her and you doing it because you like her, that's different. That's what kind of Josh was saying. But then you was like, well, nigga, if the bitch bad and you only fucking with her like that because she bad, then that's some sucker shit, right? Or was that what my man Green said?
No,
Somebody-
I was
oh,
saying,
E Green
I
said
was
that.
saying if
Yeah.
you always fucking with average bitches, and then
Right, right,
you
yeah.
do like the bare minimum for them, and you finally get you a bad one, and you
Yeah.
just doing the extra utmost and all of this for this one.
Yeah.
That's really some sucker
Also,
shit.
that sucker shit, and then like moving different, like you stop fucking with your truths because now you fucking with her. Or she changed your whole game up. You know what I'm saying? To where you move different and not even for the better, but it's just like I said, going back to it ain't the true you. So you acting other than doing some hoe shit, some sucker shit, or just something that ain't really you. You moving different. Just for a chick, you could be cashing her out, going in debt, throwing credit cards, just, picking her kids up for dumb shit, and you ain't even got no relationship with them. It's just like, man, it's a whole bunch of shit.
I think
Like-
a lot of sucker shit is like I've seen it where a nigga talk down on another nigga. Like
Yes.
let's say she just got out of a relationship with a nigga. You just don't talk down on another nigga to get on. Like you kind of just let that be what it is. You don't be like, yeah, you just don't be like, yeah, well, I know the nigga used to mess with such and such, or he did this, or if she say something about him. That's sucker shit to me. Like, nigga, let that nigga, he was what he was, you move forward. You don't use another nigga to catapult you into position.
Yes.
That's sucker shit in
Absolutely.
my mind.
And
Yes.
I'm gonna say that happens in the baby daddy category a whole lot. It's a lot of dudes that step up and be acting like they fucking, I don't even know who the shining example of fatherhood that is, but speak on fatherhood examples and be throwing baby daddies under the bus. Now, look, I'm not saying there's some dirtbag dudes out here, but I think as a man, my role in reference to if I'm courting another woman is not to throw the baby daddy under the bus. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna be like, look, that sounds like a fucked up situation. I don't know the whole hookup, but if we together, you ain't got to worry about that motherfucker in the first place. But to
Yeah, you
see
can have a
throw him under
conversation.
the bus, that shit, some sucker shit.
Cause there's some niggas it's some terrible niggas out here, so a conversation is to be had. But I mean, you know how niggas do when they be trying to get on a girl. They love to put the next
Throwing
nigga
sauce on
down.
it. Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, throw a little salt on the dog
Absolutely.
game to kind of get you in position.
Like right now
It's
for
like,
Christmas, if you are kicking it with a woman that got kids and you having a conversation like, so what do you get the kids for Christmas? You are driving down sucker shit road.
I think niggas who lead with money be on sucker shit. I think that's corny to me.
I agree. That's
Yes.
Niggas who lead with my.
I was just
yeah,
about to
yeah,
say that. Yeah. That and niggas who, the whole flying chicks out just cause, or just to fuck with bitches. I think that's some sucker shit. And I'm talking about chicks you meeting on the gram or wherever else. I ain't talking about somebody you pushed up with, locally or something like that, or somebody you trying to build with. I'm just talking about a nigga like, yeah, I got the cash, so like Gorilla Zoe, it ain't tricking if you got it type shit.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I don't think that's sucker shit. Like if I got the bread,
really,
and this bitch in like Indiana want to give me some pussy, and she can't make it, and I got it, like yeah, what?
Wait a minute.
For the weekend, yes. I'm gonna show you.
So you paying for the pussy? You paying for the pussy though?
What's wrong with that, nigga?
God damn.
But that's what I'm saying.
Everybody
Everybody's definition is different. Like what?
That's a fair exchange, no robbery.
Yeah, this nigga say he'll put a motherfucker on.
Okay, but it's only a fair exchange if you can afford to pay what she asking. You know what I'm saying? So if all she wants,
asking,
but I'm just saying, like, so if all you gotta do is fly her out, she post up at your spot, whatever, then whatever the ticket was for that whole round trip and whatever else y'all do, if that's the fair exchange for 20 minutes of doggy style, then it is what it is. But to me, fuck that. I get pussy local.
Respect that. He don't import pussy. He said.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like
I'm not saying that from that, but I'm just saying like I cash out. She gotta. I don't even say what she gotta be for me to do that. And I ain't saying somebody who got it like that. Shit, if I was a millionaire and it's just like, what this dumb bitch want $10K for that, whatever. Maybe it's because I'm at a different economic level. But I'm just saying, like, before I spend a stack plus on somebody from Indiana just for some ass, because she got a fat ass, and she ain't my girl, and I know she probably get flued out by other niggas, and I'm just gonna do it just so I can hit. And then it's like, all right, then, nigga.
I think it moves in this realm of sucker shit when, like you say, like if you fly her out, right? If she get flued out, the expectation is you gonna have sex. She don't want to have sex with you. Kind of like that video that came out where my man turned around and took her back to the airport and shit. That was some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reality is,
taking her back to the airport with some sucker shit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to roll with the punches. I mean, you clearly didn't have that conversation. You didn't have that connection.
Had that set in stone before she even got on the plane. Like,
I mean,
before you clicked OK on that ticket.
And,
right?
You feelings, and you feel like, oh, you ain't gonna play me, and you kind of played yourself.
Right. So he was a sucker. He was a sucker not for flying her out, but for not taking her back to the airport?
He was a sucker because he was in his feelings over some shit that he was already trying.
Okay. Yeah.
Like when I hear lead with money, ain't necessarily like giving a woman money. Leading with money is like basically like walking up to a woman like, I can buy your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like trying to woo her over by offering her shit, and she ain't even like, she ain't hit you off with any information. You don't know what's going on. You don't know anything. You basically is saying like, my value I'm bringing to the table is my dollar.
Money.
So
he should have. Not a player way he could have played that was he came out there and obviously she wasn't on that tip. Hey man, like you say, take her back do your thing. Take her back to the airport. Leave it. Just take that L. Because obviously if you got it like that, you got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody done broke into this nigga law. You good, E Green?
Larry broke into the law.
My nigga Airbnb.
Move. Get that.
Oh, I agree with what you're saying. I agree with
somebody tap dancing.
I don't know what's going on. It sounds like
somebody tap dancing.
No, that's my dog on this roof.
What is that? What is that? A Doberman?
All right,
Green got a kennel.
Look at that, a kennel. Not even a dog. You got a kennel. A whole fucking kennel. That's stupid as fuck.
But all right, we got some comments in here that like get into some of these.
Let's hit the comments.
So we got, if you pillow talk with her, then you try to talk shit to her dude from that pillow talk. That definitely, like, a lot of them pillow talk conversations definitely get into some sucker shit. relaying from that pillow talk. I mean,
okay,
it's not
explain that.
Okay,
that's like if I'm kicking me and you kicking with the same chick, and then I come back around, nigga. It's like soul food when a nigga went up to Lim and was like, yeah, man, you know, Cola, man, she used to put it on nigga, made me want to scream. He like, who's Cola? He was like, oh, you know, your wife. And he was like, he got the job. It's like being a nigga who coming around saying little shit to the nigga to make him feel away. Like, how would he know this? Like that kind of shit, telling me little shit about you, and then I'm coming to you, letting you know. That's the only reason she, you know, only reason the only person that would know would be her. That kind of shit, cornball.
Yeah.
And I think the pillow talk also kind of goes into like it ain't necessarily like no you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody got like a rule and shit. It ain't no constitution, but you should know like I think that after you fuck him, because I do think we vulnerable in that position. Whatever said, you shouldn't be sharing that information first. You know what I'm saying? And you got to
be vulnerable, nigga.
You supposed to go to sleep after you bust, nigga. So you ain't no talking. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I ain't talking like you start talking about the future.
I be kicking. I be sitting there. I be laying there like, man, what you think? Where you think you go when you die? Like, nigga, my bag, nigga. We get to talking, and then they spill their shit. The next thing you know, me and E Green cool, and she done talking about E Green, and I'm just throwing out shit like, man, you know, niggas be getting their ass ate. And then E Green, he feeling weird because I know a little something. That's that pillow talk shit, man. That nigga who I would have been in that scenario would be a suck ass nigga.
Yeah, if you pulling that and bringing that out, like I mean, it's almost like a lawyer-client confidentiality between pillow talk. I believe that it's like an understood gag order.
Hippocratic oath, nigga. That's what it is, nigga. You can't be talking that shit, nigga. You can't be what's head here. You can't go kick it here, nigga.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like, how many times have you really been doing some pillow talk and you talking about another nigga?
You shouldn't.
You really right? Exactly.
We're speaking.
That shit feel lightweight creepy to me anyway. Well, like I wouldn't talk about a nigga around.
It's not us, but it is done. So all this sucker shit is some shit that is done. That's all I'm saying.
As the nigga in the equation, you gotta kind of shut that shit down because they're just kicking it. But that's where the nigga who just glad to be around this girl be like, shit,
let that shit ride.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just about to say, he might be. It's like, you know, fuck. You know, but I'll say this too. It seems like certain niggas who build a certain way, it's like chicks get certain shit off on certain niggas that they would never get off on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that scenario, like would nobody even feel comfortable maybe talking about me, talking about another dude around me because they know I'm not built like that, or I don't want to hear that gossipy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think like whole ass niggas or soft ass niggas, they entertain that kind of shit. And they kind of, I guess the bitch tendencies or the bitch like ways, you know, had them engaging each other just like some two women gossiping about a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so in that same thing, fucking shit is any whole ass action driven by insecurities, not to be confused with simp shit. Travis, shout out to Travis.
No, that's real. Insecurities for sure.
It's all insecurities because even with the, you know, when you kick it with a woman, you do have that conversation about your exes and what happened and all that stuff. So like to rag and throw dirt, throw salt, or to basically you using your insecurities to deceive and everything. So like now we can kind of tell some sucker shit stories where it was like, you know, you ain't necessarily supposed to be here. This really don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. Like nobody give you the parameters of how to move. And in nowadays era, it's a lot of sucker shit going on, and nobody figuring it out until it happened. And then I be on the podcast like, well, that's some sucker shit. And then Josh will be like, I mean, why it got to be sucker shit? And I'll be like, look at it went down. You know what I'm saying? Some sucker shit. You know,
do you think
go Mayfield? Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say a quick question. Do y'all think real niggas can do sucker shit, or is just always a sucker nigga doing sucker shit?
Definitely.
Yes. I think
real niggas can do sucker shit.
We have weak moments. Like you have a moment of weakness where like nigga, if you fucking with somebody, you do some shit out of pocket. Niggas, I done went through phones, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it is. Like, nigga, when you in a phase, like, and to say that I like, you might not do the same thing again, but you might do something in the line of shit that you be like, man, I can't believe I did that kind of shit.
But mostly it was probably when you was younger, right?
I mean, nigga, if you want to say 3, 4 years ago, I was younger, nigga, yeah. But I'm just saying,
I
shit
done
happened.
slipped up. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I,
we all
I'm laughing because
have
it
walked
just
that
seemed like
plank.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I can admit like I was doing shit like that. Like I wasn't going through purses, but maybe it wasn't even cell phones, but whatever else to find out what you was doing, looking through shit or whatever. Yeah, when I was young, but when I got a certain age, I guess the sucker shit activity either it slowed down or it just stopped. Period. At a certain age,
Maceo,
it just
Maceo,
yeah,
I know niggas now who are putting Apple tags on their girl car to track them.
yeah,
Like
Mhm.
that's the
that's
new shit.
crazy to me.
Yeah, like
What
so
the
when
fuck
you
is
moving,
that?
if you moving like that, bro, I feel like now it's like nigga, why even fuck with a person where it's like
Yes, yes.
you already
Why?
if you already moving like that, it's like you probably already got a location. Like you my girl, I want to know where you at, make sure you safe. But because they can probably disable that, now you slapping James Bond type shit up under her Durango, and now you doing that. So it's like, is that sucker shit or is that? I mean, it is because now your insecurities fucking with you to the point where you feel like you got to go above and beyond to
Yeah.
do that.
Is it sucker shit if you cheating and then you on your old lady ass,
Yes.
like for
Definitely.
Yes.
suspicion of cheating?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's sucker shit.
Yeah.
Way. Yes.
I know a lot of
Yes.
niggas be like that, bro.
That's really
Like
just
that's
projection, though, ain't it? That's just projection. It's like nigga, you doing bogus shit, so you projecting
yep.
the bogus shit on her.
Yep.
Nigga
And to
dead.
me,
There go Dez saying he ain't looking through phones because he don't want to cry. I feel that, Dez.
Hell no.
It ain't nothing but pain in that phone, boy. I'm telling
Yeah.
you now.
Yeah. I mean, because you're gonna keep this is the thing about it. I've definitely looked through a phone and it was some sucky shit. You gonna keep looking to try to find some shit. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't do it again. And that's what this show addresses. It's the definition of it because dudes don't even know. You start feeling bad. Like you get a feeling in your stomach, like, damn, this feel like some sucker shit.
that's what I originally said.
So here
When
goes
when it's against everything that you normally do, your normal behavior, how you
Right.
move. That's what I originally said. It's like you feel it in your gut, like, man, this
It
is some
feel
hoe
bad.
ass shit.
Well,
But-
Mace.
but-
Let me say
but wait,
this. Let me say this.
Let me
Oh,
say
go
this.
ahead,
Let me
Carl.
say
Go,
this.
go.
It's like if we don't have these shows and these definitions, because dudes be walking around kind of feeling like you, Maceo, like tough, and I never do no sucker shit. Here goes some other sucker shit
I ain't
that all done. No, wait. I'm just saying, if you look through her, if she go ghost on you, and you feel like, and ghost could be however long, like a day, 2 days, whatever you think is a longer period of time, and then your immediate response is to go through her Instagram, her stories, try to basically like triangulate and
recon
find
is.
out where she at. Now that ain't like no extreme sucker shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Sucker shit, and especially here go when the act really becomes some sucker shit. If you already rocking with her and you never really like any of our pictures, then you be like, well, shit, we together. Why I gotta like your shit? But now all of a sudden she done went ghost on your ass for 5-6 days, and you liking everything and dropping comments. You are in the realm of sucker shit.
You
But
borderline.
it ain't no levels to that, nigga. A sin is a sin in God's eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all in the same thing. So if you go through her Instagram, or if you go to her homegirl Instagram, you like, I ain't go to hers. I'm gonna go through her homegirl shit, or I'm gonna go on Khary page and go look at her shit. It's all the same. That's what I'm saying. Like no nigga is above doing some sucker shit. That's why I look at it sometimes like we not being fair to where like, if my girl go missing, fucking the bitch where she at. It's like no niggas doing that. Nigga, you gonna feel away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
Now,
be lit.
yeah. But if it's a chick, yeah, you're right. You was 100% right. If it's your girl, you're gonna feel away. But if it's just a chick you fucking with, to me, you gotta draw the line on the sucker shit.
Bro, you got to, but a lot of niggas don't. A lot of niggas think they booed up off a phone number and a hug, bro. Off of Instagram.
You gotta
follow.
have discipline.
We kicking
in
it.
the game.
You know what I'm saying? It don't be like that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have some discipline. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I'm probably more callous to certain shit than Wade. That chick back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I probably need to unpack that, but we ain't gonna do that here. But but on some real stuff. So, I've learned to compartmentalize certain shit, and I can see shit developing before it happened. So I'm like, okay, it's like Jordan seeing the game develop slow motion, and then you go, okay, yeah, well, I already see where this gonna go. So I already shut that down or prepare myself for that. But I compartmentalize them and put them in a certain category so that I already know how I'm gonna move with them going forward.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Every dude,
you know what I'm saying?
And then this is furthermore.
But it took going through a lot of pain.
I feel you. And
to get to that point.
This discussion. So in that Instagram lurking, because it does happen. You know what I'm saying? Like if they go ghost, you know what I'm saying? Like, have y'all ever muted one because you don't even want to see this shit no more?
Nigga, I mute, I blocked, nigga.
Really?
I muted, blocked, nigga. I done it all, bro. Like, they still muted and blocked because it's like in friends. I mute friends. I don't want to make a mistake and see them in a story. Like that's how I move, nigga. Like,
okay, well, tell me this.
What up?
No, and I ain't mean to cut you off, but let me ask you this, Josh. So, and this ain't really going left, but do you do friend zones?
Do I put people in the friend zone?
No. Can a woman put you in the friend zone?
Nah, not for real. I've had that a long time ago because I'm grown. Like, nah, I don't do that.
And that's where I'm at. And like, I feel like
if we friends,
like,
we friends, nigga. If we friends, we friends. And me and Khary talk about this, and I'm getting better with this. Men and women can be friends. I got a lot of women that I am friends with. It ain't no sexual nothing with. So it's like, yeah, I can do that, but
is
it
them
ain't
ugly hoes though? Are they nice looking women too?
No, they looks. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, yeah, I think it's possible. I think at a certain age you got to be able to control that, dog. Because it's like you start putting your dick where your business at, you can flourish in certain areas. So you got to be able to reel that shit in. But
so to spin it, let me ask you this: to part two to that, or to spin it differently, will you allow a woman that you like to friend zone you?
I think it's
see how I worded it. I worded it a certain way. So it's a woman that you like. You engage in her with the hopes or with the pursuit to have something more. Will you allow her to friend zone you?
Yeah, but she didn't allow me. I didn't allow her to put like this. She didn't put me nowhere. I'm just playing my position at the time. Like it ain't gonna be no 5-year type shit. But it's like if we at some point we kicking it, so you gotta start somewhere. So if friendship is because we so used to I like you, give me your number, we fucking now. When it's really like she got a nigga now, or she just got out of a thing. So it's like, all right, we can kick it and do our 1-2 thing. So in my head, if you want to say that's friend zone, I think that's just the talking stage. Once you get grown.
Okay. So but you liking her, so you want to build more, and y'all kind of moving in a certain rhythm, and then you kind of get what your gut is telling you, or the way y'all interacting, you going, okay, this is going down the path of friend zone. Like I'm feeling her more than she feeling me. So it's like, are you proactive? It's like, all right, I'm gonna shut this down and move on, or do you keep riding it out and say, okay, and then all of a sudden she just like you say, she dip on you, she ghost on you, and then she friend zone you. Because you can do sucker shit in the meantime.
Yeah, I gracefully fall back. Like I'm not finna sit around and you sit here telling me stories about a nigga, or like like Khary said, I'm over there helping your mama break down after the barbecue. I'm putting up lawn chairs, and then you jump in another nigga red eye and pull the fuck off. Like nah, there can't be too many of those. Like nah, I'm gonna do my thing. Like because I look at it like this. Like as much as you somebody that's people after, I am too. Like not to like nigga, I don't look up or look down at nobody. Like we all somebody and somebody want us. So I kind of move in there now. Like I'm getting better with them insecurities. It's like, all right, if I ain't right for you, it's cool. That's just what it is. That don't mean I ain't shit. So I move with that now. But yeah, nigga, I will mute a motherfucker. If I was in love and we fucked around, I kick it like that, I don't want to see you no more. Like because you don't want to get cause if emotions kick in, sucker shit happen. Which I hate the word sucker shit, but you do shit, nigga, where you get weak and you do shit that's out of character. So it's like the best thing to do is protect yourself from that all the way around, to where you ain't just pulling up at a crib, pulling up to the job, driving by mama's houses, and nigga jumping out your car at Campus Martians because you see her over here skating with this nigga ice skating, and now all of a sudden you on the skate, you falling down, trying to grab. Nah, man, you have to understand, nigga. That's how you discipline yourself, my nigga. Niggas too tough, and that's why niggas be out here. That's why you see a lot of wild shit. You see niggas done kill somebody, niggas done flipped over a car and all that shit. Tripping.
Niggas is way too tough nowadays. I ain't
Too
gonna lie.
tough.
It's too tough, dog. It's
What
like back
Travis?
in like the 90s when they was shooting niggas for nothing. Like in the early 90s, remember niggas was real tough around then? It's the
Nigga, I was a
same way
kid.
all over again, bro. I was too.
That nigga
Same
said
age.
that like he was running the streets, and he like, nigga, back in '91, nigga, when Straight Outta Compton just came out, nigga, we was around that bitch, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? NWA had dropped, nigga. We was fucking
Niggas
niggas
was
up.
just extra macho back then and shit.
But
You know what
I
I'm
still
saying?
think niggas on that shit now, though, man.
I agree with what Josh is saying. Like, I mean, definitely that. And I mean, it's more so a check and balance. So, like, yeah, Josh don't necessarily like the term.
Let me say this. Let me say this. We so raw as far as like what niggas are supposed to move like. I heard this story about Terrence Howard found out his wife was cheating with her ex-husband or ex-boyfriend. The nigga wrote him a note or text that nigga and said, look, man, she's still in love with you. Y'all need to go ahead and get back together. And then he woke her up and said, you know what? I see this ain't where you want to be, and I want you to be happy. Now, in our head, some niggas like, he weak as fuck for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but in reality, if you know this ain't where she want to be,
right,
and you catch her moving
I can
around,
see that.
I feel that.
Somebody would call that sucker shit.
I can't really see it as sucker shit. That's like,
me neither.
Hey, I ain't even gonna trip.
That's some real shit. I wouldn't have texted the nigga. I wouldn't have had no communication with the nigga, but I would have told her exactly what he told her. Even, I wouldn't have maybe let her know how I found out, but if that's where I knew her heart was, then yeah, I would tell her that. But I wouldn't tell the nigga like, yo, nigga, you won. She still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Like when Mace said that shit, it fucked me up when Mace, like, I was a kid when that line came out. He said, you know, I want to see you happy even if it's not with me. And I remember for a long time, I would be like, nah, bitch, I don't want that. But in reality, nigga, the older you get, it's like, somebody you with, you would rather them, like, if it ain't me, I would hope that you would feel like you was better off fucking with me. Like, you met me, you better off now. And hey, that peak, we reached this peak, and now you go on. Like, this wasn't a waste of time. It was just the time we got to share. So it's like, talking like that is better than having like nigga egos, nigga. I think that we start talking that sucker shit and this nigga did that, niggas egos be hurt.
That's exactly. But the ego is the gateway to a lot of that sucker shit, because in a lot of ways it's like, really, like you said, that Terrence Howard story, that's some real shit. Like, in reality, that's real, right? Ego would have had him do some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to circumvent the shit, try to
beat her ass. She was asleep. He woke her up out her sleep. Most niggas would have beat her ass and then drug her out the house.
Yeah, I was just about to say he would have choked her.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say this one. That's some extreme shit, but yeah, that's beyond sucker shit. That's some hoe ass shit. Now, I was gonna say, have you ever been text messaging a woman, right? And you feel you got a gut feeling like you ain't text messaging her, you text messaging a dude, her dude, possibly. Y'all ever had that feeling? If you that dude texting back on her behalf,
that's some sucker shit.
I ain't never did that.
Have y'all ever felt that energy and like, this don't feel like it's her?
Well, let me say this to y'all. I've done a lot of sucker shit, man. And I'm a better nigga for me, dog. I'm just being real with y'all. Like, I wish I could see you and say something different. I played every position on the field, my nigga. I played every position on the field.
That is,
I played every position on the field.
You been there.
You know what, man? The funny thing about all of this, I don't even got look. To be honest, well, not even to be honest, because that sounds, you know, like whatever. Like I'm being dishonest
the whole time.
Right? Exactly. Absolutely. I hate when people say that, but I'm gonna say this to reiterate what I said before. I can see dudes doing certain things that they involved with a woman. They love her. You've been in a long-term relationship. But if it's just somebody you kicking it with, some of the things that y'all are saying, I wouldn't necessarily stamp or okay. So some of the shit, Josh, you saying if I was in a long-term relationship, it was my girl, you know, we've been together years, or it's my wife, and I did some shit, yeah, I can see you like, yeah, man, because love make you do some shit. Yeah. But if it's just a chick you just knocking
you
down,
ain't know her 4 months, like,
right? It's like, no, nigga, you moving, you know. So yeah, I mean, so I ain't tripping, because like you said, I done did some weak shit, like drove by a chick house, you know, circle the block, like who the fuck is that nigga? You know, you start playing R&B music on the way home and shit, you know, all that shit. You know, niggas, you know, Niggas know.
The shit. Like, you ever got cool with her brother and you really don't give a fuck about this motherfucker, but you just trying to kind of get an inside track?
I got cool with my baby mama, brother. And I ain't like shit. I ain't talked to that nigga in years, dog. We was cool as hell, hooping and shit together.
Tell the whole story, E Green. Break it down.
Look, when me and my baby mama first like started kicking it, you know what I'm saying? She introduced me to, you know, they gonna introduce you to the siblings or like a close cousin before you meet the parents. You know what I'm saying? So I met her brother first. And then this nigga ended up being cool. Well, he really wasn't cool, but I was like, you know, let me be cool with her brother.
He was cool enough.
He was cool enough. And then we hung out a little bit. But then when it was over with me and baby mama, that nigga they called me one day, was like, yeah, man, you know, sis told me y'all broke up, but yada yada. And I went off on that nigga like, man, what the fuck you called me for, bro? You on some bullshit, nigga. You know your sister ain't shit, nigga. Like, I went off on this nigga, man. I ain't talked to him since that day, dog.
Nigga, that's still your son, uncle, nigga.
Yeah, you right, it is. I ain't dropped him off over there or nothing.
Nigga say, hey, nigga, I don't fuck with you and don't call my son no more, nigga. We done with all y'all.
Wait a minute. I gotta catch up to this. Wait a minute, that was your child's mama, brother?
Yeah.
That nigga said, you know your sister ain't shit, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was like, yeah, man, you know, God damn. And that nigga ain't sock you or nothing? That nigga ain't well, y'all was on the phone or?
I'm 6'2", he like 5 foot.
Okay.
He's a slight man.
He said,
yeah, I was about to say, the person was like, yeah, nigga, fuck your sister, nigga. She ain't shit.
That's kind of how it went, bro. He ain't
say why the son is right there, like, damn, that's how you gonna feel as you talking about my mama?
Baby.
Yeah.
Holding like, nigga.
Baby.
But now this what I mean, like, and I think a lot of suckers should be putting your nose in places that it just don't belong, man. Like, if you mind your own, dog, you ain't really gotta worry about a lot of shit. What did they say? Go back to the other one, Corey. I'm gonna try to hit the mama or the sister if I fall some damn chair. See, that's the play. If it was all that simple, nigga, like that's why a lot of porns don't be realistic. Cause who fucking the mama and the sister at the same? Like, who go from one room and then fuck the other one? Ain't happening. Ain't nobody moving
unless
like
you
that.
flying them out. Unless they getting flued out.
Your gang gotta be all the way tight. But what I was gonna say is, like, imagine if you see like let's say your girl, right? And her homegirl, she got a nigga, and you see her homegirl out with another nigga. Is it your place to say something? Or not her homegirl, but if you see her nigga out with another chick, do you say something? Is that your place? You know what I'm saying?
G-code.
Like, this see what I'm saying? Is this your girl? And you like, you cool enough, and then you see the nigga out, and it's like, and he look at you, and y'all had that look, and it's like, you gotta follow. You know what I'm saying? How you play that?
Yeah, me too. I ain't saying shit.
Ain't saying shit.
And I don't know if it's the Darth Vader in me or it's just G code. I just ain't gonna say shit. You know, it's like sometimes
I don't want my name in it. I don't want motherfuckers to be able to reference and be like, man, you know, Eric called me one night and said he seen you at. No, hell no. I don't even want my name.
What if you out with your girl? Would you tell your girl, like, hey, man, your business?
Yep.
Yeah. I at least while she with me, I would. Because, you know, she might circle back and do it on her own. But, you know, you ain't.
Such and such seeing him.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because
she might want to move. She might want to be like, hold on, I'm about to say something to him, and then that bring you into it.
Yeah. And then you damn sure don't want to say nothing about Cuz, because it's like, damn, what if Cuz had seen you out the night before on bullshit? You like, you know what? He held me down one time.
That's real, though. Yeah. That's real. Especially if you moving like that, then you be like, damn, that nigga might have seen me.
You got to give him that reassuring nod, like.
There's a dude in Houston I be seeing at like all the little comedy shows, bro. He always got like a different chick with him. You know what I'm saying? Right. But don't none of the, like, and he cool, you know, like, but don't nobody never say nothing.
Hey, this is some funny shit. I don't even know if it's sucking shit. When you take a chick, okay, you You a nigga, you cheating, you fucking around, whatever you want to call it. You and your man, y'all like this. Y'all got a certain spot that y'all like. Would you take a chick that you just knocking down to the same spot that you and your girl go to? Like y'all favorite spot?
If it's in another state, if they got another one out somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean,
I think-
so if y'all got a favorite restaurant
Toledo,
and you
gotta
know,
hit that Toledo old country buffet.
see, to me,
Yeah.
it's like I can't do certain
Cracker
shit. It's like I can't do certain shit. It ain't even about getting caught, but it's like I can't do certain shit that I consider special. That, you know, something I did with my main or a chick that I dated, I've had a lot, you know, I got deep feelings for. I couldn't do the same shit with a new chick that I did with her. I think that's sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Something that is special to this relationship, and you do that with the next chick. And it ain't even a chick you really fuck with. It's just a chick you banging. And then you take her and do to the same places or do some of the same things that you used to do with your girl.
Well, Maceo,
you know,
somebody will say sex is something special. You do that with your girl and you do that with old girl. So it's like, what's the difference between going over nigga to the Roof Chris over in Bloomfield Hills or the one out in Ohio?
Yeah, but I don't mean like Roof Chris. I don't even know, like, but I feel what you're saying. But I'm trying to think of something like you did special. You know, when you drive by, you be like, yeah, that's the spot that me and my girl did this. Maybe it was something surrounding her birthday or an event or something, you know, it triggered a memory. And then, you know, you trying to, just a chick you banging and you trying to knock it down. So I wouldn't take her to the same spot that something special occurred at. I just couldn't do that.
Don't nothing trigger the memory. Like the memories don't get triggered when your girl call the phone and then you just kind of silence it and don't pick it up while you out with old girl.
Trigger a memory. That shit make you feel fucked up.
I got kind of a rule with that.
Maceo, that's what I'm saying though. Maceo, that's what I'm saying.
That make you feel like I'm a whole ass nigga.
Yeah, because Maceo, it's all fucked up. So
Yeah.
it's one of them things. It's one of them things where it's sitting here being like, it's all. I don't know if the word is semantics or what, but it's like, at the end of the day, you on bullshit. But it's just like, who just moving like that? Like it's almost like. So if you making moves like that, do you open up the door for the chick, or are you just straight treating her like she ain't nobody?
No, there's certain things that are just, yeah, I get what you're saying like that. So yeah, it's certain shit you just gonna do. But going above and beyond or doing something extra special for a chick that you just texting and you just fucking with, to me, you have to draw the line. I keep going back to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like your main. To me, you got your main. And then you got all the other chicks. You can't cheat all the other chicks like your main. That's why we in way when we was talking about the side chicks. Like side chicks, if you a side chick in order to play your position, you cool. But when the side chick try to run PG, it's like you can't run the point. You a side chick. And then they get mad. And it's like, well, I want to run the point. And it's like, I already got a point. You got to come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But side chicks, but niggas, Wade was just saying this. It's like niggas know how to play their position. Niggas will play the role of a side dude and stay.
No, they won't. Them niggas be
Really?
I done seen a couple niggas step outside of they side nigga role.
Then that's a sucker nigga. That's some sucker shit.
Yeah, I done seen it.
Stay in the pocket, nigga.
I got
niggas,
one.
He falls into sucking shit. I think per capita, more dudes is more willing to be in that position than women is, but or women are, I should say, broken English. But yeah, I agree. I mean, sometimes that definitely is some sucking shit. And when dudes blow up the spot, knowing they ain't really trying to run that position, they ain't really trying to be in that place. They just doing that shit out of ego, and they just seeing how far the shit will go out of ego to fuck her shit up. And that's some fucked up shit. Sucker shit.
That's sucker shit too.
I got one. It's not it's along the same lines, but I think some sucker shit when a man have kids or a kid, and then he don't really fuck with that kid, but then he'll get with a woman that got kids.
Yes.
And then he's stepping all the way up to the plate, dropping these niggas off at school, teaching them life lessons, all of that shit. Like, any nigga that do that, I don't fuck with you. Like, I don't really like that.
Your kids can't read, nigga, but you over here teaching them French, nigga. They speak a different language. Yeah, that's out of pocket shit.
That's crazy. Like,
that's out of pocket.
Like, like Josh saying, like, sir, I don't even know. I guess that's lame shit. That's whole shit. That's sucker shit. Is that semantics? Is they all the same thing? We just giving, or is the degrees to that shit?
It's degrees to it, and it's from different origins, in my opinion.
So what's the worst? Is it you? That's some lame shit. That's some hoe shit. That's some sucker shit.
Bitch ass shit is the worst shit.
Bitch ass shit.
Bitch ass shit gotta be the worst.
The worst. That's some bitch ass shit. Okay.
And that's like definitely putting your hands on a woman.
Oh my nigga, I was just thinking that. I was finna throw that out there. That's top tier shit.
That's top tier.
What else? Like just talking bad, like making her seem reckless. You know what I'm saying? Like talking shit about her in front of her face in public places and things like that. Just being
embarrassing
like,
her and shit,
abusive
out in public. That's fucking pulling her
so
by the hair.
It's a lot of shit that, like, in my opinion, nigga, you just don't like the niggas that you be around. Like, you can just see it's a lot of shit around you, and you distance yourself from them niggas that's on that. Cause it's like, nigga, it's just birds of a feather type shit. It's like, nigga, I don't move like that. Like, nigga, I wish I would. Like, no nigga that I move around with, I know, for put hands on women or do shit like that. And
facts.
It's just you get to a point where you start to a vetting process or like a filtration system of the people you want around you, because it's just stuff you don't stand for, bro. Like, you just
shooting the stallions.
That's facts.
Shooting the stallion. Yeah, like that shit. Like that shit's weirdo shit to me. Like any nigga that mad to the point where like you feel like to control a woman, you gotta put your hands on her. I think that's just a weakness in a nigga.
Yeah, and I mean, in that same vein, you know, if you know alcohol get you a certain way or certain drugs get you a certain way, you need to distance yourself from that substance if you're gonna be fucking with women. Shit, people,
any nigga,
you know,
any nigga who needs a substance to get to a certain place with a woman, I think that's lame. If you need weed, if you need to get her high, if you need to get her drunk, if you need to put a perk in her, if you need to put a Quaalude, nigga, or nigga, you know, if you know cereal, nigga, make the bitch sleepy. Like any nigga, like, you know, nigga, let me get her the turkey leg, cause this bitch gonna be asleep. I can hit that pussy. I think that's lame.
Nigga still
that's shit to me.
Yeah,
Like,
if nigga, I'm in there all night.
If you can't get it off your own merit, nigga, it's just lame to me. Like all that can be, and it can accentuate it. Like, you know, like nigga, she already was there. This just take it to another level. But if you need it, I know niggas who can't talk to a girl, or unless they buzzing, because you know they don't have a personality. So being drunk becomes their personality. Like I can do and say more when I'm doing all this. No more chingling. No, we on the pack now, my boy. We don't do chingling anymore.
Man, it was a few episodes ago, Josh. Man, you was talking about just you was kind of talking about something along the same lines of that, where you were saying, you know, just being a comedian sometimes, just having that personality. You don't particularly have to jump through them same type of hoops that you would see another guy with no personality doing. And you like, it's easy for, I ain't gonna lie, like it'd be easy for me to know like which niggas just don't got no type of personality whatsoever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know it's like it's fish in a barrel. Yeah, it's fish in a barrel, bro. Like when you naturally just got it, like I know I done walked in with women that niggas who got way more money than me and who might be way more popular just because they want to be out there like that, be looking like, why she doing with this nigga Josh? He got 3 outfits. She seen me naked. You know what I'm saying? She seen me take them all off and still did what she loved to do. But that's what I mean. But it's a lot of niggas out here, man, who just, I mean, like I said, we all lame at some point to somebody. We all do sucker shit from here and there. I just think it's some shit that just cardinal sins in my mind. Like, nigga, to me, you forever pussy if you do these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me though. You know what I'm saying?
But no, like I agree with you, because like I said, some of the shit that you did, stupid. But yeah, some of the stuff you said you did, I wouldn't necessarily consider sucking shit, because in the context, you in a relationship, I can see myself doing it, or I have done it. You know, but yeah, like you said, it's still some shit.
But I see it, and at the same time, in my head, it's like, but the fact that I had to do all that let you know that you out here doing this ain't the person you should be dealing with that's putting you in spaces to move like that. So it is still sucker shit. I don't not say I don't do it. I don't say it like nigga, but I say now with pride, I learned from that, and I learned like if I even feel like I'm dealing with somebody who take my peace away, where I gotta move like that, this ain't somebody I should be dealing with.
Right. And also if it's habitual, if it's some shit you did once and you ain't did it since, then that's different. But if it's something you continue to do, then that's some, that's a behavior, like you said, that you need to address. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can see in the instance you do some shit, I didn't say some shit. I mean, and I didn't lied and cheated back in the day and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, I guess that's something else too to put a spin on it. It's like if you continue to behave in the same way and you don't learn from your mistakes and the way that you engage women, that's some sucker shit.
Well, now y'all getting into almost like what both y'all is talking about is kind of not doing sucker shit to her, it's doing sucker shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
that too,
woman that's gonna have insecurities that is gonna lead to you doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Or lead to you being in dangerous situations or whatever.
But you know what though, wait. Sometimes you are in control of the sucker shit you do. Sometimes it's not a stimulus that make you do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just, like you said, ego, or insecurity or anything else can make you do some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes we just got like natural, like it's like natural behavior of doing some sucker shit. Usually I just assume it's like a trigger to trigger our ego or whatever. Like kind of like what E Green said. Like if you with a woman that you feel is so much more flyer than you, really shouldn't be with you in the first place, it's probably gonna emote naturally a lot more sucker shit. Because
I ain't never said that though.
I'm not
like, are you?
But I'm speaking to like usually
a
it's
nigga
trigger it because usually you shouldn't be acting and behaving like a sucker.
You know what, man? To that point, I don't think I don't, and I'm, because it's hard to speak. You don't want to speak in absolutes. But just thinking back on all the relationships, I don't think I've ever been with a woman that I felt like I didn't deserve, or I wasn't qualified, or I wasn't the caliber of dude that could, be with a woman like that. I never thought any woman was out of my range. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Anything like that. I just ain't. But I guess it is some dudes out there. Yeah, but so I guess you're speaking on their behalf, but any nigga, to me, my advice to you, if you're going into a situation where you already off rip think that you don't deserve her, or why did she choose me? Right, exactly.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna
be losing the whole time.
Yeah, like I feel so lucky to have you. It's like she should feel lucky to have you, my G.
Right, nigga, what you so lucky for? She can't fight. Nigga, what the fuck? She can't protect you, nigga. Wow. She can't go out there and hunt.
Wow. All right. What I'm saying is certain things that I've definitely felt that, like not overall, but certain things can trigger that shit. You know what I'm saying? The right holiday party, the right group of her friends and shit. Because usually it be in my past, it's like her friends or whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit can happen where it can be triggering. And how you move and you respond to that is kind of move when you respond to that. You know what I mean? But
you know what's funny though, Way? I'll do a comparison and contrast. Okay, so he a comedian too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got two comedians and an entrepreneur, right? I'm gonna leave myself out of this. So y'all move different, y'all got different things going on, right? But women are attracted to y'all for different reasons. I don't think any one of y'all could go into a social setting and not adapt. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's because of what you know, your personality type, or your ability to communicate with different demographics. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. So women like niggas for different reasons. And sometimes you done knock down some chicks that you may have thought like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I be getting bitches, but I didn't expect this type of woman to want to fuck with me where I'm at this point in my life. So I look at y'all and be like, y'all niggas ain't worried about, you know what I'm saying, that kind of shit. And y'all from 3 different lifestyles, three different types of backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think niggas worry too much.
I hear you, but it still don't change the reality that shit do go down. Like you speaking in such absolutes as if, and it's hard not to.
Yeah, but
it's podcast form. But you know where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying?
I hit a doctor one time, bro. And like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, just in my head, like, I felt like, damn, like this is like some top quality coochie.
But you know what?
Like, I felt like I was.
But you
on, like,
shouldn't feel like that because
I did. I know now because she wasn't really shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
the thing. You the shit, and she knew you was the shit, but you didn't know you was the shit.
Exactly.
But Mace, but it's still like big game hunting, man. It's still like you still take a picture with the fish, even though you done caught
I get it.
thousands of them. You still like, nigga, I done caught a motherfucking marlin, nigga.
Right.
And
I get it.
Yeah, but you've been fishing forever. You can
Your
put your
first
eyes
marlin.
It's still a point of pride.
But it's your first marlin. You might feel like that. But after you get that marlin, when you come across, when you in the ocean and you casting and you be like, shit, you get another marlin. It was like, yeah, shit, I done had one before. I was supposed to.
But nigga, I don't know. I love all my marlins, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. But you don't go out there feeling like you ain't gonna bag the marlin. And when you get it,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, mate. Because it's like this. Even when you get a little picture, you still be like, let me show this nigga card. Even though you done been down there before. But that's what I'm saying. So it's still like, let me show you what I got. It's still like, nigga.
But you know what?
It's still a point of pride.
Yes, I agree, 100% agree. And I'm not arguing against that. What I'm saying is, when I do it, it's more or less like, yeah, nigga, I'm still out here. I'm still winning, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how the situation gonna turn out, but it's like, yeah, nigga, I'm still doing it, right? And it's, yeah, I get it. It's the bragging and all of that. And it's like, yeah, nigga, but so I do understand what you're saying. You do take pride in the catch, in the chicks, especially when you continue to move at a certain level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it 100%. You be like, yeah, I'm still doing it. And then, but have you noticed that even when that happens, have you noticed that, like I said, your mentality is, this is how it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to get it like this. I'm the shit. Not in an arrogant way, but it's like, I deserve this. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think
that's all I'm saying.
I don't think E Green was thinking like, oh, he just was like, damn, this a doctor. Like, nigga, that's what's up. Like, nigga, it's a different feel to it because it's like, it's all the same. Doctor's the same as a bitch who managed Target. You know what I'm saying? They got the same job over there. But at the end, it's still like, damn, she doing a little something different. She come from a different background. She got a different type of work ethic, and who knows what got her here. So it's still a point of pride. Like,
you think it's because that we've been conditioned by society to think that way? Like they are catch simply because of their education and their career?
Yeah,
because the chick might fuck with y'all because you famous.
It did. Look, I say it like this. It don't even. She didn't even have to be no doctor. Like this bitch could have been like a drug mule queen pin or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the simple fact that I ain't never been a part of those shit like that before, and shit, I'm just a nigga out here telling jokes and shit. That's just
it'd be like shit. It'd be like that. I mean, you cross the barriers. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if I don't know, shit, like the Secretary of State is fine and throw, you know what I'm saying, and offer you.
Exactly. It could have been Kamala Harris. Like, I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
that.
I don't think I couldn't get her. Or I didn't think I ever could get her. It was just
it's some nigga back in the day who hit Michelle Obama when she was just a rego, and now his stock done went up because her stock went up because he hit Michelle Obama back in the day. He was like, nigga, she was 16, but now he like, yep, nigga, I hit the first lady. Now all of a sudden, nigga, his stock done went up because she fucking with the president. So it's like it's all intertwined, man. So it's a point of pride and all that. You don't want to be fucking with no bitch who ain't got shit popping. You gotta know what's the difference between a doctor and then a bitch who just sitting around waiting for another PPP loan to come through or a nigga to come through and put it together. So it is something to say, man. It is some point of pride to be like, all right, man, this is the quality that I attract. Because you know, a lot of times. What up,
Josh? Tell me this: do you think it's some sucking shit if you telling bitches like he said, like, yo, I done fuck doctors and lawyers. You think that's some sucky shit? Or to show chicks pictures of other chicks to get on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But you, like Way say, it's niggas out there doing that. Like, oh, man, you know, I date. Yeah, I date these. I dated this and I dated a chick. She was a CFO and all this shit.
Like, listen, I think
women do that on the low key, though. Women do that on the low key.
Time out. That's what we was going to get to. So, like, it's a point in place. you know when like, and that's where like at the margin, if a guy's doing that and leading with that, some sucker shit. If you just having
Right.
a regular conversation and it's fair and it come up, it can be cool. But even going too far with it, you know when you get into the realm of sucker shit. And then kind of E Green, that's where I was going to shift it. Can women do sucker shit? Is that even possible?
We can't even get into that because we don't even live in that world. Women do
That's what
the shit we talking about. The shit we talking about is the shit that women do. That's just a part of their playbook. Nigga.
That be their success story
Yeah,
sometimes.
nigga,
Like
that's what they do.
be how they
They
reach the
connive.
top sometimes.
Yeah, we men, we don't move like that. But what I
and
was
that's what
finna
I was
say is
thinking.
I think sucker shit is all these niggas fucking the same bitch because she's somebody. Like all these niggas want Kim Kardashian because Kanye had her,
Yes.
this nigga had her. I think that's corny that all these
Yes.
niggas is fucking with the same bitch when there's women out here all over the world and all you
That's
niggas
corny
fucking
as
with
fuck.
Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner. Like nigga, you got the internet, you got all the money in the world, and somehow these hoes done bag most of the same niggas. What's up with y'all?
Corny.
Yeah.
That definitely is some
So
sucker.
corny is like, okay, so we got corny, we got
Lamar
lame,
Odom
we
corny as
got
fuck.
hoe
He was
ass
the
shit, we
first nigga to
got
hit her though, wasn't
sucker
he? He was
shit,
the
bitches
first.
I
shit.
don't care. Like you got strung out on that shit about this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's corny,
I
bro.
think
If
I
you
think he got
let,
strung
I
out
feel
because he
like
liked
you a
it.
corny. Yeah, he probably was fucking with it before, but I mean,
What
you
Riri
got
say?
bread, bro. Like you could pay for rehab, my nigga.
Riri said, "What if a girl rejected you, but you know a few of the guys she smashed, and she says, and you say to her, but you let that nigga
Yeah,
hit?
that's
Oh, for
sucker shit,
sure.
Riri.
That's
Oh
oh,
Sucker
shit.
shit. Oh, you gonna be?
that's
Oh, but you gave Mike some pussy.
that's
Yeah,
Cornish
that's sucker
hen status. Like you Cornish E.
That can't even come out my mouth. Like I couldn't
shit.
even
Hell no.
articulate that shit. Like you let that nigga fuck. Like she gonna be like, all right. You know what the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
bitch, how you
The
gonna give Rip Hamilton some pussy and not give me none? Why if a nigga mad at Rip? Why you mad at Rip?
That's pure sucker shit. Like that's such a high level of sucker shit. That's like extreme sucker shit.
Yeah, I think it's weak for niggas to be at like if you attracted somebody cool, but I think after a while you on some gay shit if you like Reggie Bush fuck with her, Ye fuck with her, Chris Humphries. It's like, yeah, I like her now. It's like, nigga, do you really like her or do you just kind of like the nigga she been with? Because women do that. Like women want to be with Jay-Z because he's with Beyonce. And in her
yes,
head, it's
yes.
something about either she wants to be Beyonce or that puts her on Beyonce's level. I feel like you think you Kanye, okay, because I mean, I don't know if Pete Davis said this. Let's just say Pete Davis is like, all right, nigga, she fuck with Kanye West. So if she fuck me, then damn, I must be
I
something
get
like
on the list. He get on the list.
kind of corny
You
to
know what
me,
I'm
man.
saying?
I don't know if he
And
said that,
it's
but I know niggas who do that.
yes, yes. And I know that nigga probably take pride that he fucked her. He shit nigga put tats on and shit on him and just
He
dumb
got
shit.
this her. We got their kid, one of their kids' names
The
on them or
fuck is
something
that?
like that.
He a
But
weird guy. He
white
a weird
boys
nigga.
is weird.
Yeah, he weird.
Weird
He got
shit.
some other shit going on with him. But we, like
Yeah,
I said, we
that's
can't even talk about white boys and we can't even talk
Oh
about what
no,
women
not like
on
that.
because our code is different when we move on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely
they just
is.
some other different shit, man.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
nah.
and
Go
and
ahead, bro.
and these rules, this is what I'm saying. Like if you a younger dude, you don't know where these rules come from. Like you may not even know. You just get that feeling in your gut, like this shit don't feel right, and you going down that lane. You know what I'm saying? And then what responsibility? I know I'm sounding like Deion Sanders. All them interviews I've been watching with him. What responsibility do we have as older dudes to younger dudes to be like, hey, that's some sucker shit.
They don't be wanting to listen, dog. I be kind of letting them just go ahead and keep on being wayward ass niggas because you try to pull them to the side and just give them the rundown a little bit, they catch an attitude with you. Like,
So,
and then sometimes you don't know if they had like a father or a good
Mhm.
male role model in their life. So they got a built-in kind of, problem with male authority.
yeah.
Yeah.
Defense mechanisms. They
got a,
already like
Yeah.
got a
And you be like,
predisposition for sucker shit already. Like
And
they
then you can't
or
even
programmed for that.
and then can we even really game them niggas up? Because these women, like let's just say the women that's 25 and under, let's just or maybe 21. Let's say 25. 25 and under, they ain't like the 25 and when we was 25,
they
these
sure
young
not.
bitches fucking. They on go, go, go. You know what I'm
Trying to
saying?
tell
Like,
you.
so it's like you can't really give a nigga some game until he turn 26, 27 to where it's like these hoes kind of sane at this point, but we still ain't got them figured out. But I can help you. So it's like it's just that's why I said with women, we can't sucker shit. We can't even. We stuck in a bracket of nigga really 30 and up, probably 30 to 45 where we at, and nigga who knows where the game go when we turn 45. What sucker shit and what ain't sucker shit once you get on blood thinners and all that shit when you get to a certain age, my nigga, your whole chemistry change, your mind be different. So we can only speak for the niggas in our demographic right now.
Oh,
Niggas in our demographic.
I definitely think it's definitely. I actually think it's probably the older you get, the more of however you engage with a woman, you have a more probability of doing some sucker shit. The older you get,
Nigga, let me tell you this. I've caught myself plenty of times finna put up some sub shit on Instagram, and I had to catch myself. Like this, them young niggas bad. They use social media to get their shit off, and
right.
I see some shit because you know the algorithm know what your mind thinking, listen to your music, and hear your conversation, so it send memes and shit your way that you like, man, this nigga took this out of my life. I'm about to put this up, and then you have to catch yourself like, man, just say that bitch and let it go in there with all the twerk videos and all the other shit in your save parts of your Instagram. But you have to check yourself because now these niggas got social media where they can really air shit out and it go wherever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, we in a different time, dog.
Man, Josh, I got one like that, dog. A
Yeah.
couple, like not too long ago, like just a lady that I just met. Like, you know, I could just say I smile when I see her. Ain't no like and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I see the picture, I smile.
That nigga say I just smile.
This motherfucker had reposted another comic I know one day on some shit.
He was like,
I was like, no, the fuck you didn't. Oh, okay. So but you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't finna say nothing. I ain't finna like I don't know, you know,
Okay.
whatever they might have.
You can't.
And it wasn't nothing, no way. You know what I'm
do
saying?
she know you like her?
Hell no.
Yeah.
See,
niggas be
that's a weird space, ain't it? It's like
Hey, hell yeah. it's a
you
weird
like her,
space.
you like her. She don't know you even like her. So what she doing shouldn't have any effect on you because she don't
Not
even
none.
know that she doing
She
it.
don't even know what she doing.
she know
That's
you
what-
exist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But nigga, I mean, we weirdos. We
I ain't
condition
know. I
weird
ain't know
like nigga.
Stanley now. Like, I ain't just know.
Diamond, I make sure
Diamond.
I make sure you get home every night, Diamond.
Oh, shit.
But the funny
Don't
thing
ever
about
come to
that
my
is,
house.
you hear me?
Don't ever come to my house.
But the weirdest shit is this though, dog. Like the internet got us on some weird shit. Like it used to be bitches I follow like model bitches on there, and when they get pregnant, I unfollow them hoes.
Bro, me too. If
Yeah.
you get pregnant or you show
Married
a
or got a
boyfriend or get married,
Gone.
out of there.
Bitch, how
That-
dare you?
Now see, this is this is where we separate Claire Huxtable from that shit because we like what?
Yeah, I do that
Nah,
shit,
but
nigga.
But Josh knows
Hey.
I do this. Josh knows I do this, and I guess Josh say this is definitely in the realm of sucker shit. So
You're
if
not an
I'm
Instagram
checking,
model no more.
what I was gonna say, no, if I'm checking for one and I know her and she do get in a relationship or married or whatever, I'm gonna keep liking the pictures and shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Are you supportive of the relationship?
And I'll be
still?
like,
On
yeah,
purpose?
that's
On
some sucker
purpose?
shit. Yeah, on purpose, yeah.
but that's all he doing
I'm gonna
is
monitor
black,
this new growth here.
all he doing is the same shit that black women do when they see women that they don't like. They compliment them, like just to be the bigger person in the room. So Khary, like, even though I want to fuck with you, I want you to see that I support what's going on. So when this nigga fuck up, I'm still around for you. But nigga, flat out.
But you know what though? The funny
But I
thing
used to
about
do
that,
that.
Josh, the funny thing about that is I do that, but I put a spin on it. And this just helps me resolve my issues, like he was saying. Like, you know, is like how I resolve it. So it was this chick I was interested in, and we was just, you know, texting and all the other shit. And then where you know, I told you about her, like, it was like she started fucking with this nigga. And then it wasn't like she was really fucking with me, but I was trying to build. But I knew she was probably about to friend zone me, or she had other shit going on. So I'm like, all right, I ain't about to jump through no hoops. So when I found out that she was like fucking with this one nigga, whoever, and I think I've seen the nigga before, I was like, damn, I know this nigga, but it's okay, it's cool. That shit didn't last. But because we was texting on a kind of frequent basis, I just shot her a text like, you know what? I seen your post on Facebook and you know, I see you done, you know, did your thing. I ain't gonna contact you no more, right? Now, a nigga might be like, nigga, you ain't even have to say that. You could have just stopped texting. No, I wanted to let her know that one, you should have had the courtesy to been like, look, I'm seeing somebody. When we first met, I'm seeing somebody, I'm building with somebody. I'm just trying to see how it's gonna play out, but I still kind of want to fuck with you. She didn't play it like that. So she played it like she wasn't fucking with nobody. Then this nigga popped up in her pictures and she going out to these dinners. So I had to let her know, my ego or whatever, I had to let her know, like, yo, that was some whole shit. So I'm gonna call you on and say, yeah, I know you was on that whole shit, and it's cool. So I ain't gonna call you and text you no more. That was for my own peace and resolution. And also to let her know that she was on some fucked up shit. Most niggas be like, fuck that shit, delete that bitch. Nah, I ain't gonna delete her. I'm gonna keep her right where she at. So when she circle back, because you know how the universe do, they make them all circle back. The retreads always come back, and then you can play her, you know, like the Heisman.
Accordingly.
Yeah, shit, fuck yeah.
You
know,
Riri like that play right there, like in the baby picture, the pregnant pictures, the relationship pictures. Like, yo, this is classic.
That's an indirect.
I mean,
that's an indirect.
It's so many
right here is
pajama photos.
Right here, E Green. This is where we separate the Josh Adams podcast from the
the Claire Huxtable
podcast. And y'all do that weird ass shit. And he like the baby shower.
Oh man,
that's
some weird shit. That's some weird shit.
Are y'all the type of niggas who send gifts to the baby shower and shit like that?
No,
them weird niggas?
No,
weird ass.
No. Khary, wait. That nigga Khary, yeah. That nigga do that. No, I ain't fucking.
Khary, like, yeah, I know a caterer. I know somebody that come through. They be having wings.
No.
Can you imagine this? Can you imagine the baby shower? They like, all right, we got something here for somebody. Oh, they didn't come. Khary Frazier, massage, a couples massage for the.
Oh, see, no. Yes, but you know what though, man, and to be honest with you, man, and like, I honestly think that sometimes as men, we really don't know how much like power we have in the situation. And we so used to just saying, fuck it, it's cool. I ain't gonna sweat it. When we need closure, a lot of niggas won't even admit that they need closure on whatever level. So if somebody else won't give it to you, I feel like give it to yourself in whatever way that needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? That ain't all crazy and offensive and showing up at the bitch door like, yeah, I see you with that nigga Andre. That's fucked up. All right. You know, no, I ain't talking about no shit like that. But, you know, because, yeah, man, because you'll have that shit. And then, like you said, you'll be hating the bitch for no reason and blocking the bitch and deleting the bitch, all because you didn't get that closure. And all you want to do is say, bitch, I know you was on some bullshit. Then why not tell her?
That's a mature way to wrap this podcast up, dog, because I got to spend some time with good people.
Good people. All right, you see Riri.
See, that's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit.
That's crazy. What she said, that's crazy, dog.
I'm saying ending the podcast, not spending time with good people. I'm just saying, you know.
No. We gonna wrap up soon.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you, man.
I do want this story. Because you say you play all positions. When you were texting back as her, tell that story, Josh.
Man, I ain't trying to go back down that path.
We need that story.
Yeah, dog.
I ain't trying to go back down that path, dog. I ain't finna play with you niggas. I'm about to have a Merry Christmas, man.
Did you get into character? Did you use emojis? Did you use emojis?
Talk about this Mario, goddamn
it. Just without going too deep in depth, you know how a motherfucker text, and you text in that context, and niggas don't be caring. Niggas trying to get it popping, so niggas don't know what it is. So you know, you text, and then you know when if they can't spell well, you gotta misspell, and you know grammatically how they speak, and you kick it that way.
Nah, you gotta break that down.
I ain't finna play with you niggas, man. I'm about to go ahead, dog. Y'all niggas be blessed. Man. Tell that story, my nigga.
You gotta tell that story.
You know how she texts. D.I.S. Jasmine.
Y'all niggas be nuts, man. Hey, we gotta do this, man. We should do this a lot more. Like, we should mash up and do this.
Yeah, that shit was dope. This shit is dope.
We can definitely bash up. Y'all already know the Josh Adams Awards is coming next week. We definitely will have Sucka Sh action of the year.
Oh,
Hell yeah, that's a good one.
We should do this shit for sure.
Wednesday the 28th. That shit's gonna be some wild shit.
No, make sure, yeah, for real. E Green, you know, anytime. Like, we should for sure.
yeah,
Do this shit. This was fun, dog. Like, keep
Yes.
some shit like that, dog.
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, dog. Y'all need to be cool, man.
All right, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right, I don't know how to get off this motherfucker.
Yeah, hit leave.
Oh, there you go. You right. Fuck y'all.